Welcome, Never Betters, to my YouTube channel. I'm Susan and this is Buddy Sherman. We are so grateful you're here. So today I've prepared a 45-minute Power Vinyasa Flow yoga class for you, all about movement and message. In the flow, we're going to move in and out of different variations of Utkatasana chair pose. The message is about magnifying your gifts. I hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, push the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get after the best version of you today. If you follow me at Never Better Yoga on Spotify, we're going to go ahead and press the start button for today's playlist all together right now. Then come with me right to the top of your mat, feet to the width of your hips. So if you look down, you're going to want to find some alignment. Alignment is going to be our assignment today. So you want your ankles stacked right over your feet fully splayed out so you've got a solid foundation. Knees over ankles, they can be kind of soft. Hips over knees. You might even want to shrug your shoulders up and back and just stand up in mountain pose as tall as you can. Pull your chin back a little, lift it up, knit your ribs in and shoulders back. Now close your eyes and you'll probably experience some swaying of your body. See if you can take out any fidgeting, and just practice being right here, right now. Start to bring the awareness of your mind in towards your breath. It's that smooth, steady cadence of your breath, that samavriti. You want the same amount of fluctuations in between each of your breaths. So from the inside out, finding your center helps you maintain and stabilize your balance. Then keeping your eyes closed, collect your hands at prayer, heart center, and pull your chin towards your chest. It's that Anjali Mudra hand gesture that is going to seal our purpose right into our hearts. So today, our focus is to magnify our blessings and our gifts. We are receiving inspiration from James Allen in his book titled As a Man Thinketh. So what we think about comes about. Seal right into your heart. A single-minded prayer could be a wish. Maybe just an expression of gratitude towards someone or something. Let that be your dedication today, and we can magnify the good. Then open your eyes up, reach your arms out and up into a V as you shift your gaze. And then like sliding your hands down panes of glass, create goalposts. Slip your hands behind your ears, soften your knees, and rotate right and left. So get a little waistband motion, pulling back the right and then the left elbow, keeping your neck soft, shifting side to side. Now hold up in the center and tip right, knees soft, and tip left. Now slip your hands to your shoulders, keep your elbows lifted, tip right, and then tip left. Now, straightening back up, rotate right and left with hands to shoulders. Stabilize in the center, activate the tip, side to side. Keep your knees soft, keep your body pliable. We want to balance our flexibility with our strength. Now drop your arms and twist your waist with knees soft, right and left. So it gives you the ability to twist just a little bit more. And then swing your arms forward and back. Yeah, just get a little bit of flow going, get the blood stirring, breathing in and out through your nose. And then stabilize again in the center. Reach your arms out and up. Tee your arms again like goalposts. And this time capture one hand by each forearm behind your back. Tip your right ear towards your right shoulder, stretching out your neck. Chin toward chest, get the back side of your neck. Left ear toward left shoulder. Back to the center. Collect your hands, slide them down the back side as you look up. Release the connection of your hands. Sit right into Utkatasana chair pose. Collect your hands at heart center, left upper arm outside the right front thigh. Twist, keeping your hands at heart center, right arm outside the left front thigh. Pull the right hip back. There you go. Now release that into a forward fold, but heel toe your feet all the way to the width of your mat. Keep your knees soft and rock back on your heels so you can pull your toes up. Now maybe you want to put your hands on blocks or books, but see if while your toes are raised, you can shift your weight a little bit right and left so you can stretch out each side of your back. Yeah, just feel that lengthening of your spine, and then those areas to the right and left. Maybe you even add your head. Now plant your feet, stabilize in the center, pop your heels up, keep your knees soft. Let your head hang down like you had a helmet on, maybe a ski helmet, and then shake your head out. Any kind of angst, any worry, any doubt we can do without. So just let it spill right out onto your mat, knowing that you have carved this time out to practice being right here, right now, doing what we can with what we've got. Shake out anything that could hinder that process. And then rock back and forth. Pull your toes up, pull your heels up. So you're really popping the heels to work the arch. Staying in the fold. Side to side. Now, if you have any blocks or whatever, you could shift them to the side. Our knees are bent. Our feet are wide to the width of our mat. Hands on your thighs. Create a standing cat with bent knees. Round your back. Tuck your chin. Now, arch your back. Pull it through the gateway of your arms and stretch. Now, cat-cow in this posture, round the back. Inhale, soften. Do it again. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, soften. Now this time, round and roll all the way up with that knowingness that you are exactly where you belong today. Reach your arms up. Keep your feet wide. Right hand, left wrist, side bend. Back to the center, reverse it. Left hand, right wrist, bend left. Now as you come back, take your right hand on the left elbow, snuggle the left arm behind your head, and then lean right, getting a beautiful tricep stretch on the left arm. Back to the center and reverse it. Bend the right arm, snuggle that right arm behind your head as you capture with your left hand the right elbow, and then lean left. Unravel, create arms eagle style, or give yourself a hug. Arc up and back. Unravel your eagle, brush and sweep. Rise up, part the arms, eagle arms on the other side. Now it's either a wrap and a hug or intertwined Garandasana, eagle arms as you look up. Unravel, brush and sweep. Let's do that again. Arms go east and west, right arm under. Eagle as you lift your forearms up. Unravel it all, sweep your wings back. Rise up last time, part east and west. Maybe it's a hug as you elevate up, standing, open the front body, soften the face. Unravel it all, brush and sweep. Now, brush and sweep several times. Just bow down and lift up. Let your hands be flexed like you're painting the front wall, and then let your fingers kind of drag on the up rise. So you're warming up your wrists, your hands. Just two more. Sweep down. Rise up. Last time, sweep down, rise up. Heel toe your feet all the way together at the top of your mat. Hands to heart center. Pause. Sweep your arms out and up. Breathe in. Exhale, dive over your legs. Breathe out. Take a halfway lift and then step back to hands and knees, moving right into cat. And then into cow. Do that again. Push the earth away. Arch the back, tilt the tail. One more time. Exhale, push away. Inhale, soften and melt. Shift your hands right and left, east and west. Circle around. Maybe you want to include your head with a little neck roll. Bring focus to the movement of your body, connecting to your breath. Softening any tension that might transfer into your face, your jaw, your tongue. And if it's serving you, add the head into a little neck roll. And then reverse that direction. See if you can get your side bodies activated. And then go ahead and plant your hands forward. Pop your knees up as you tuck your toes under and send yourself into downward facing dog. So in your down dog today, your first down dog of the day, I presume, press through your heels, shifting your body weight to really open up that back superficial line of your body. Softening your knees. It's like pedaling through honey or pedaling through taffy. Something sweet, yes? Beautiful. Now hold up in the center, elevate your heels up, shift into a high plank. Now you've got options here. You can either lower your knees down or lower from plank as you go chin, chest, belly, or straight down to your mat. Taking your hands off of your mat, pressing into the tops of your feet. Push down with the pads of your fingers as you pull your chin in. Almost shrug your shoulders up and then roll them around the back as you open the front body. Soften your face, should feel good. Lower back down, let's do that again. Maybe your finger pads come in just a tense. Push down as you pull your chin in, lifting your front body up, shrug your shoulders, and then wrap them around. Now, shift a little bit right and left. Just get a little mobility. Beautiful. Now, lower back down. Extend your arms out to the side. The right leg bends. The right arm bends. Left arm is extended out from your shoulder. Roll on to the left hip, sweeping the right arm up and back. Maybe capturing right hand to foot, opening your heart. Slowly transition back onto your belly, prone. Arms extend out from your shoulders to make a T. Left leg bends, no rush. No hurry, left arm bends. Push yourself up and over onto the right hip. Sweep the left arm up and back and open your front body. Maybe capturing left hand into left foot. Beautiful. Now come back around. You're going to go ahead and bring your hands in by your ribs and push either up to cobra where your hips stay grounded, or urdhva mukha svanasana, which is up dog, palms of hands, tops of feet, and then push up and back, downward facing dog. Now in your down dog this time, go ahead and just walk your feet to your hands at the top of your mat. Walk your feet up there. You can take 100 million steps. Get to the top of your mat with your feet distance of your hips. Take a halfway lift, breathe in, tabletop style with your back. Exhale, breathe out, fold. Root to rise, stand tall, collect your hands at heart center. We're going to move through a series of Surya Namaskara A, the sun salutation, to warm our bodies up. So there's modifications, but one breath, one move. I'll call it out. Inhale, offer up your intention. Exhale, part your arms, your wings, hinge, bend, and fold over your legs. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float back, either high plank or chaturanga. Always option to have knees down. Take your body through vinyasa, lowering to your belly, scooping your heart through the gateway of your arms, tucking your toes under, rocking your hips, up and back, down dog. Walk your feet in just a little bit. Now there's options here. Don't go anywhere yet, but you can hop, float, fly, feet to hands. You can walk. You choose, you decide. But elevate your heels up. Then, as you send your hips towards your heels like a lily on a launch pad, step, walk, float, fly, feet to your hands at the top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in, create a tabletop style with your back. Exhale, Uttanasana, physically pull yourself in. Root to rise, stand tall, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Pause as your hands come to heart center. Offer your arms up, breathe in. Exhale, swan dive over your legs, breathe out. Take a halfway lift, and then you choose the style as you move through that vinyasa flow. Option to kick it up, option to take it out. Your practice, your body. Walk your feet in a little bit when you get back to down dog. Pause right here. There's such power in pause. Now elevate your heels on the breath in, on the breath out. Bend your knees, step, hop, float, fly, feet to your hands. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Smooth and steady. Rise up, breathe in. Breathe out, hands to heart center, and pause. Offer your arms up, breathe in. Part, hinge, cascade over your legs, breathe out. Take a halfway lift, step or float your body back, taking it through that vinyasa flow, meeting back in down dog. Now we're going to do 2 more rounds of the same. But see if you can go somewhere you haven't been. We want to call things that are not as though we want them to be. Visualize yourself doing things the way you want to have them happen. Keep that mindset. Keep it in your heart. Breathe your heels up on the inhale. On the exhale, knees go wide. Step, hop. Float, fly, feet to your hands. Inhale and lengthen, you've got this. Exhale and fold. You're strong, you're balanced. Rise up, breathe in. Collect and magnify the gifts you have. Pause. Offer up, breathe in, part the sky, hinge, bend, and fold. Like a symphony, inhale and lengthen. Connect your breath to your moves as you move through that flow. Now the last one is going to be your choice, your style. You're going to move through it, and I'm not going to call it out. So when you're ready, just take flight. When you're finished, meet back in down dog. Walk your feet in just about 6 inches and bring them a little bit closer together. Now this time we're gonna step, hop, float, fly into Utkatasana chair pose. So you might elevate your heels on the breath in. Exhale on the breath out. Hop, float, fly, feet to your hands for chair, which is bent knees, arms rise, pinky fingers in. Collect your hands at heart center. Left upper arm outside the right front thigh. Look down at the right big toe. Pull the left heel in, stretch the left leg back, twisted crescent. Up and around, warrior two. Turn your second warrior into stargazer. Heels in, toes out, gaze up. Warrior two, back of the house. Flip the left palm for peace. Straighten the left leg. Right hand reaches left wrist. Assist yourself up and back. Pull the left toes up. Pivot around to a wide straddle stance, but lean toward the front of the mat. There you go. Now pivot to the front of the mat. Release your hands and dive down over your legs for devotional warrior. If you'd like humble, lace your hands. Bow your head down where your left foot would be if it were there. Now on the way up, peel the left heel off your mat. Crescent. Part the arms, left hand forward, right hand back. Right hand behind the left hamstring, exalt it. From here, windmill your hands down, move yourself through that flow. Offer your heart up, exhale up and back, Adho Mukha, Svanasana, down dog. Walk your feet in, just a little bit, stabilize your shorter down dog. Just stay right here, breathe. Then we're gonna take the other side. So elevate your heels up on the breath in. On the breath out, knees go wide, hips to heels, step, hop, float, fly to Utkatasana, chair pose. Fire, fierce, thunderbolt. Toes are light, hips are low, arms are elevated. Collect your hands at the center of your heart. Right upper arm outside the left front thigh. Keep that right hip back, look down at the left big toe. Pull the right heel in, stretch the right leg back, and land it. Twisted crescent. Beautiful. Up and around, second warrior. Gaze over your left index finger. Left knee tracks over the second and third toe. Turn it into stargazer. Heels in, toes out, gaze up. Second warrior, back of the house. Bend the right leg. Really anchor through the outer edge of the left foot. Flip the right palm for peace. Straighten the right leg. Collect the right wrist with the left hand, lace it. Assist yourself up and back. Pull the right toes up. Pivot to a wide stance, bending left. Pivot to the front of the house, release that connection, brush and sweep your wings down for devotional warrior, maybe humble. Not thinking less of yourself, but maybe thinking about yourself less. Being humble and kind. Plant your hands, move your body through vinyasa as you shoot that back left leg back. Rise your heart up. Exhale back, down dog. Now we're going to add on a little bit. Raise the right leg up, bend the knee, flex the foot, spread the toes. Stay right there or flip inside out for wild thing. Bring it around, weave the right knee underneath, shoot it out, fallen triangle, left arm up and then overhead. Now come back around to three-legged down dog. Knee to nose right up the center line. This time step up to crescent lunge, high lunge, breathing in. There you go. Now standing L shape, breathing out as you balance on the right leg, left inner thigh lifts. Exhale, left knee to nose. Set it next to the right. Come to Utkatasana, chair pose. Collect your hands at heart center. Wring it out, left upper arm outside the right front thigh. Look at the right big toe, pick the left heel up, stretch it back, twisted crescent. Up and around, warrior two. Beautiful, stargazer, stable and steady, look up. Things are looking up. Warrior two, back of the house. Flip the left palm for peace. Straighten the left leg, right hand, left wrist. Assist yourself up and back. So much so that you pull the left toes right up and pivot on the left heel for a wide-legged stance with a bending to the right, lateral side stretch. Pivot the right foot to the front of the house, devotional warrior, or perhaps humble, bow down. This time rise up, peel the left heel off your mat, part your arms, left hand forward, right hand back. Right hand behind the left, exalt it. Windmill, cartwheel your hands down, move through that flow. Empty your breath out. Inhale, rise up, beautiful. Exhale back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left leg is on the rise, breathe in. Open up at the hip. Breathe out. Option to stay right here or left knee, left tricep. Shoot it up and back. Roll open at the hip. Left knee, right tricep. Shoot it back. Open up at the hips. Stay here or flip inside out for wild thing. Bring it around, weave the left knee underneath, shoot it out. Fallen triangle, right arm up and overhead. Breathe. Soften your face, call things that are not as though you want them to be. Knee to nose, back to the center. Step it up. Crescent lunge, high lunge. Legs are on their own track of train. Shift forward, balance on the left leg, float the right inner thigh up, L shape. Squeeze the right knee into the nose. Set the right foot next to the left. Utkatasana, chair pose. Hands to the center of your heart. Wring it out. Right upper arm on the outside of the left front thigh. You've got it. Pull that right hip back. Breathe. Now look down at the left big toe. Pull the right heel in. Stretch it back. Twisted crescent. Use that anchoring of that right upper arm to let your thumbs come closer to the center of your chest. Up and around. Warrior two. Let's see a stargazer. Heels in, toes out, gaze up. Warrior two, back of the house. Flip the right palm for peace. Create peace from the inside out. Straighten the right leg, left hand to the right wrist. Assist yourself up and back. Pull up the right toes. Pivot to that side bend. Pivot to the front of the house. Devotional warrior, brush and sweep as you bow down. Maybe humble. Humble yourself. Now, when you rise up, pull your belly in, peel the right heel off your mat. Right hand forward, left hand back. Stable and steady. Left hand behind the right hamstring. Exalt it. Beautiful. Windmill your hands down. Move your body through your style of vinyasa. Emptying your breath out. Inhaling up. Exhaling back. Downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to your feet at the back of your mat. Heel toe your feet maybe a little further, as far as you need to come into gorilla. You're gonna stand up on your wrists, rocking back on your heels, slipping your hands underneath your feet if possible. You can keep your knees bent, wiggle your toes on your wrists, and breathe. Now release that connection of your hands to your feet. Heel toe your feet together at the back of your mat and come right into Utkatasana chair pose. Slip the tips of your fingers right by your feet. Left hand, left hip, right knee and shin lift. Now, hang on to the right knee and shin. Take the left hand and replace it so your left arm comes across, right arm reaches back. Now, if you want more, capture the outside of the right foot with the left hand and extend the leg. Now, cross that right leg over the left, standing pigeon. Release to a forward fold. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Come back to Utkatasana, back of the mat, chair. Tips of fingers by your feet. Right hand, either right hip, left hand, left shin. Stand tall. Make that transition. Right arm takes a hold of the left knee or shin. Maybe left hand to hip. Maybe left arm reaches back. Option to have right hand outside left foot. And breathe. Turn it in to standing pigeon. Open up the left hip as you cross the left leg over the right thigh bone. Release it all to a forward fold. Inhale and lengthen. Walk out, high plank. Lower all the way to your mat. Land on your belly. Bring your hands alongside your body. Palms down, feet down, chin down. Rise your upper body up as you press your hands and feet into the mat. Lower back down, Shalambhasana. Rise it all up. like arms like wings. Legs lift, heart lifts, face softens. Lower back down. Maybe this time, if you can lace your hands behind your back, rise up, breathe in. Lift. Maybe your hands lift off your back body. Lower back down. Now, bend both legs. Reach back. Maybe you can catch. Maybe you need a belt or a strap. But if you can catch the tops of your feet or your ankles, rise up. Let the heart lift. Breathe. Now, shift a little side to side. And then maybe you rock all the way up and over. Maybe you rock and shift up and over to the other side. Then release back in the center. Lower down, reach the right arm up and overhead. Flip yourself up and onto your back. If I had spatulas, I'd flip you over to find yourself facing the back of your mat. Go ahead, slip your hands on your right shin, lengthen the left leg long. Now take a twist, so the right leg's gonna cross over to the opposite side of the house. You can bend the right arm and look over to the right side of the house as you twist in the opposite direction. Now breathe. Breathe into the twist. If you want more, you could always take the right hand to a bent left leg. Now slowly transition back onto your back. You're going to reverse it. Right leg goes long. Left shin is captured by the lacing of your hands. Drawing that left thigh bone in towards your chest. Right hand to the outside of the left leg. Twist right. Maybe you create a goalpost with the left arm. Maybe it's just alongside your body, but look over to the left side of the house. Slowly transition back onto your back. Lace your hands underneath your hamstrings, maybe one on each hamstring, or lace your hands together. Knees are bent, you're laying on your back. Let your thighs be wider than your ribs, and then roll around on your back. It's just a gentle massage. Just finishing up here today, rolling your feet around your ankles. The vision that you glorify in your mind, the ideal that you enthrone in your heart, you will build your life by. This you will become. So as a man thinketh, no matter what things go on, no matter what distractions, no matter what situations in the world, refuse to let your mind wander. Cast down those imaginary ills. Just keeping your faith greater than your fear. Roll around in the opposite direction. The greatest of achievements, it was first a dream. The dreams are the seedlings of reality. So how do you get there? Practice affirmations. I am so happy and grateful that I am stable, steady, calm, strong, resilient, that I continue to press on and call things that are not as though I want them to be. Just affirm throughout your day. Maybe even write these things on a card. Be inspired by unveiling, unwrapping your perfect spirit through faith, through hope, through love. And then when you're ready, we're going to stretch our bodies out into our final resting posture, Shavasana. So just let your legs expand. You're laying your entire body down. There is nothing left to do. Just let your body rest. Arms can take up as much real estate as you'd like. Feet splay open. Any remaining tension in your head or neck or jaw or tongue, just soften it down. Really surrendering to this place and this space. Then I'm going to invite you to turn the video off. If you could stay in this posture, maybe 5, 10, 15, even 20 minutes today. Or you can come with me by bringing movement back to your fingers and your toes, just rolling your hands around your wrists and your feet around your ankles. Waking yourself, your renewed, restored self back into your day. Taking this opportunity to become as tall as you possibly can, stretching your arms overhead, breathing in, pointing your toes, stretch, 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 capping your breath off, sighing it out. Pull your knees right in toward your heels, right in towards your bum as you bend your knees. Make that shift over onto your side into that fetal position. So as we move through our week, we want to magnify the blessings and the gifts we've been given. Remember the good. Think of the good. Press yourself back up into your day. Coming to that sweet, comfortable seat, Sukhasana. Sweeping your hands, your Surya Hastasana hands out and up as you carry the gifts, the graces, and the blessings you've been given. Seal them into your heart, the gifts God has given you as you bow your chin towards your chest and let that peace reside within you. Let it create that clarity as you call things that are not as though you want them to be. Now look up and finish off with one Om to Home. Sip your breath in. Om. Now go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.